What's up, MTG Arena fans? I'm Mason Ortiz, and this is my channel, MTG Budget Brew. My goal is to provide fun and interesting decks on a budget. To make my decks budget, I limit myself by only using a total of 4 rare/mythic cards in a deck, so a playset's worth. Today I've got a very simple and easy combo deck for you, and taking up all 4 of our rare slots is Altar of Dementia, which is 2 mana for an artifact that says, sacrifice a creature, target player mills cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power. And what will we be sacrificing? Putrid Goblin. It is 1 and a black for a 2/2 zombie goblin with Persist. Persist says, when this creature dies, if it had no -1/-1 counters on it, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a -1/-1 counter on it. Now, for those who don't know, there's an interesting card ruling in Magic, which appears to be number 122.3, which states, if a permanent has both a +1/+1 counter and a -1/-1 counter on it, N +1/+1 and N -1/-1 counters are removed from it as a state-based action, where N is the smaller of the number of +1/+1 and -1/-1 counters on it. It's kind of confusing hearing it out loud and all official-like, but essentially, if a creature has both counters, they cancel each other out in pairs. This brings me to our final combo piece, First Day of Class. It is 1 in a red for an instant that says, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it gains haste until end of turn. You also get to learn, but that's not important. We can go infinite with those 3 cards by getting down our altar, casting First Day of Class, and then playing our Putrid Goblin. From there, our poor little Putrid Goblin will be teetering the bridge between life and death because we're going to sacrifice it to our altar, which will trigger its Persist ability and bring it back from the dead with a -1/-1 counter on it. But as it enters the battlefield, First Day of Class will also trigger, giving it a +1/+1 counter. So the 2 counters will remove each other, thus resetting our Goblin's Persist and allowing us to sacrifice it over and over and over again. All the while, Altar of Dementia will be milling our opponent for 2 cards at a time until we completely mill out our opponent and win the game. To help us get our combo, we're running the Shambling Ghast / Deadly Dispute pair for both ramp and draw. We then have additional draw in the forms of Cathartic Reunion and Unexpected Windfall. Up next, we have Foulmire Knight and Gifted Aetherborn as early game creatures with Death Touch to help keep our opponent's creatures off of our faces. And Foulmire Knight's Adventure, Profane Insights, can even give us more draw. Our mana base is a simple 13 swamps, 9 mountains, and 2 Bloodfell Caves. We're not done yet though, because we have a card that lets us learn, so I did throw some cards into our sideboard. I added 1 copy each of Environmental Sciences, Necrotic Fumes, Containment Breach, Inkling Summoning, Pest Summoning, Elemental Summoning, and Introduction to Annihilation. I don't expect that we'll ever cast any of these cards, but we have them just in case. Alright, that's everything, so let's test this bad boy out. Alright, here we are in game 1. Opening hand is not the best. If we can just find a mountain will be good, but, I mean, I think we're fine to mulligan here. I think we'll be okay if we do. And our opening hand does look a bit better now. Alright, it was the right move. Alright, here, let's see. Turn 1, I am going to play the Foulmire Knight, because next turn we can Deadly Dispute it, get some more draw, get a treasure. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to swing here, end the turn. See, your opponent's played Plains in a Swamp. Cool. They play Shadowheart Sharon Cleric. 2/2 Death Touch with Specialized 2. Activate only if a player has 13 or less life. At the beginning of your end step, it deals 1 damage to each player. Interesting. Let's see here. We're going to Deadly Dispute. We're going to sack our Foulmire Knight. And we find our altar. That's pretty good. Do I think they have a way to destroy our altar? I can't think of a lot of artifact removal for black. Really, like, none comes to mind. Let's see, white. They could have exile effects. Part of me wants to try to get our altar down early, so that way, you know, by the time we have 4 mana, we can just cast First Day of Class and Putrid Goblin at the same time. But I think we're going to Cathartic Reunion here. We'll get rid of Shambling Ghast and Foulmire Knight. Draw 3, we find our Putrid Goblin. Sick. Okay, see, and next turn we'll have 4 mana. We might be able to win next turn. So we're going to play our Altar now. Hope that they don't have a removal spell for it. Next turn, we can play our Swamp, cast First Day of Class, and then Putrid Goblin. And that's it. That'll be game. And well, I don't think we've missed a land drop. So I think that would be a turn 4 win. Yeah, which is... I didn't mention it in the intro, but turn 4 is the earliest that this deck can win. Pretty sure. But yeah, let me just not mess this up real quick. Still got black mana. Cool. There goes First Day of Class. We're going to grab Introduction to Annihilation. It doesn't matter what we grab with our lesson, because this should just be game. So Putrid Goblin, that's going to go down. We're going to sack it to our Altar of Dementia. Our opponent's going to mill 3. Putrid Goblin is going to die. It's going to get its Persist trigger. First Day of Class is going to trigger. And boom. Look at that. Look at that. We can just keep sacking this guy forever. Now, no one has ever let me mill them out entirely. But we wouldn't actually win this turn, technically. We would win during our opponent's draw step. So, technically, I guess the earliest that we can win is turn 4, not including our opponent conceding. Because, I mean, otherwise we could win, like, turn 0. You know, during our mulligans or something, our opponent can just, you know, click concede and then, hey, we got a turn 0 win. Fucking nice. Hey, opponent, it's your go. I wonder if they DC'd. That would be rude. See, most people will at least concede. I'll start going through the combo a couple times. They'll be like, oh, this guy, it's not ending. He's not stopping. He's like, I don't need to wait for them to mill me out for like another 40 cards, and they concede, and that's it. I have not had anyone like rage quit against me though, which is what I'm pretty sure just happened. I'm gonna hit him with another your go. All right, game 1 looks like it's in the bag. Oh no. Oh, this is terrible. It would have been way better if he had conceded. So now we are gonna have to mill him out, which means I gotta do this clicking 21 more times. It's not like the worst. Let's see, not even worse. It's not the most clicking that I've ever had to do for a combo, but this is not very fast. It's not. Luckily, our opponent was only running 60 cards in their deck, which is nice. And not one of those crazy people running like 70, 80, 90 for no apparent reason. We can still beat them, but it would just take so much longer. Especially, again, in a scenario like this where they don't concede. But that's game 1. Game 1, we got the combo off. And fairly quickly, too, which is nice. Very nice. Again, our deck, it's simple. It is very simple. We have a single game plan. It's pretty easy to get it off. But, I mean... There's not a lot of protection. In fact, there's no protection for our combo really in our deck. The easiest way, I shouldn't say the easiest. The most common way I've seen people try to disrupt the combo is really to try and kill Putrid Goblin. But the only way that they can completely remove our Putrid Goblin is if they have 2 removal spells and use both of them to target Putrid Goblin. Because if our goblin is being targeted by a removal spell, in response, we can just sack it to Altar of Dementia, and then it dies, right? Their spell fizzles, and then we just get to keep our combo going. But if they have 2 removal spells, let me see. I've thought about this. Or I've had this happen. So if they have 2, and we sack our Putrid Goblin, it will... Oh, yeah. It will kind of hit the battlefield with the -1/-1 counter on it still, if they're, like, full controlling it. Right? It's... Oh, man. I wonder if I'll be able to get this. I really got to think about this. Because, again, I had someone do this, where they had 2 removal spells, and they managed to kill our Putrid Goblin. Because they were able to kill it before the first day of class trigger, got to put the counter on it. So I think that's just what happens. If they full control while Putrid Goblin is coming back in. Yeah. Okay. So the way it works out is Putrid Goblin's on the field. They try to use a removal spell on it. In response, we sack it to our Altar of Dementia. So it's gone. That first removal spell, it's going to fizzle. Putrid Goblin's Persist is going to trigger. He's going to come back to the battlefield. As the first day of class trigger goes on the stack, they can then kill it with a removal spell then. And that will completely disrupt our combo. Because we cannot sack it to our altar again. Because it has a -1/-1 counter on it. Which means that if we sack it to altar the second time, before the first day of class trigger goes off, then it will not get... it will not come back to the battlefield. So that'll just be game, really. We pretty much just lose at that point. Yeah, that was that was such a struggle for me to figure it out. All right, we are almost done milling our opponents. God. Hopefully we don't have to do this every game. Again, hopefully people are nice to us and they just concede. And now we pass, no attacks, end the turn, and that's game 1. All right, it was a little longer than I expected it to take. I mean, we had the full combo in turn 4. I expected it to be a quick game, but we'll see how the next match goes. All right, here we are in another game. Opening hand. It's all right. We're gonna keep it. It's good enough to keep, I think. All right, turn 1, we're just going to Bloodfell Caves. Nice and easy. We'll get that down and out of the way. Next turn, we'll probably just Cathartic Reunion. Wow. Yo. I have not seen this artwork for Reinforced Ronin, but that shit is super sick. Dude, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty had such beautiful artwork. It's insane. There's so many cool what's the words? Variants for cards. It's just like so cool. There's a ton of great artwork, and honestly, it's the first set that I ever thought about trying to collect. Like, the artwork was just that insane. And again, there's just so many different variations for most of the cards. Honestly, like I swear, like every other card in that set has an alternate art style, and it looks awesome. Look at that. It's incredible. All right. Let's see. What do I want to do here? So we drew into more land. That's not helpful. We can't use Deadly Dispute. Honestly, I maybe should have held our Altar of Dementia to sack to a Deadly Dispute. We're just going to play another Bloodfell Caves and pass here. Kind of need to find something that's not land off the top. That'd be nice. Also, I probably shouldn't have thrown away the second Altar of Dementia anyway. Especially not against a red deck. I was super not paying attention. I was distracted by the Reinforced Ronin artwork. Because red is very good at destroying artifacts. And that's kind of a core combo piece. So, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Let's see if I get punished. Alright. So let's see. Our opponent's playing an interesting deck. I don't see a lot of people use Reinforced Ronin paired with dragons. We're going to Deadly Dispute here. We're going to sack it. I kind of want to get the -1/-1 counter and put it on one of these Fearsome Whelps. That will hopefully slow down our opponent a little bit. They're going to play with Fire Us in response. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to take care of one of their whelps. We draw 2. And that's it. That's the combo. Okay. So here we got to risk it all. And we see if I get punished for throwing away our other Altar of Dementia. If that sticks, we win next turn. That's it. Our opponent has 3 mana. They do have dragons that have gotten cost reduction. But maybe... I guess they're just an aggro deck. I guess they're only using the Fearsome Whelp because it has flying and haste. It doesn't really seem like they're using dragons, right? Doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm gonna play Mountain just because. We're gonna cast first day of class. Grab Containment Breach, because why not? Play our Putrid Goblin. We're gonna hit, yeah, we're gonna hit our opponent with a quick little good game. Hopefully that will incentivize them to concede rather than, you know, make us sit through this whole thing. But here we get started. Is our opponent running more than 60 cards? Yes, right? Yes. Our opponent is running like 65 or 66 cards, something like that. For no apparent reason. My guy, it's just not necessary. Make the cuts. Learn to make the hard decisions. It's a mid one. Huh. As we mill, we can see if he has more dragons. He has that one. Let's see. Nah, he was definitely just a mono red aggro deck. That Goro artwork is fucking sick. Goro is a great card. And again, I didn't know it had artwork like that. Like, that's that's badass. Alright, looks like our opponent's gonna hang around for a while, so we're just gonna have to do a lot of clicking. My guy, please. Joker A93, please. Recognize what's going on. See it. Get tired of it. Concede. Don't make me click another like 19 times. Quick maths. Alright, there it is. Woo! We got him to concede. Hell yes. Good game too. Again, we got the combo really fast. Alright, here we are in another match. Opening hand is looking super good. Oh my god. We already have 2 of the 3 combo pieces, and we have Cathartic Reunion to dig for our last piece. This could be a really quick game. Hello, opponent. I always forget to hello and then do my Karn. All right, so here we're gonna Cathartic Reunion. We're gonna ditch both of the swamps because there's a good chance we draw more land. Hey, we pick up another swamp, and we're chilling. Let's see. Next turn. I was gonna say next turn. I don't know if I want a Cathartic Reunion or not, or if we just maybe try to set up an Altar of Dementia. I guess it'll depend on what we top deck. Let's see. So, see, I could Cathartic Reunion here. Throw away the swamp and an altar. Or not swamp and an altar. Yeah, swamp and an altar, really. Or I could play the swamp and Altar of Dementia, or even just play Altar of Dementia. This is tough. I don't know what the right call is. I'm going to go for the Cathartic Reunion. We're going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of an altar. We don't need to. I know it seems super greedy, and it is. But just in case we didn't find first day of class, which we did, I wanted to keep this for potential draw. Again, I know it's super greedy. But like, I thought there was a good chance that we'd be able to cast Unexpected Windfall. And again, at that point, if we still don't have what we're looking for, then I could use Deadly Dispute to sack one of the treasures. I could use Deadly Dispute by sacking one of the treasures that we got off of the Unexpected Windfall. Okay, so let's see. All we need to do is survive one turn and hope that one of these 2 altars survives. Done. Easy. And our opponent has been playing Azorius Life Gain. I haven't seen any of the blue parts, but yeah, they're Azorius Life Gain. See, this is why I just call all fucking Life Gain decks mono white Life Gain decks. Look at this. I don't even know what this card is, but all of this, it's just mono white Life Gain. There could be all 4 other colors splashing here. It's mono white Life Gain. This is weird though. They're adding a little bit of... They have some mill in their deck. Which is just a little bit weird. It seems a little bit random. But, hey man, whatever floats your boat. You want to have 2 win cons? That's all you. Have 2 win cons. We got super lucky that we didn't see their mill until now. Because we definitely would have milled away like a first day of class. But, alright. Our opponent has 49 cards left in their library. They are tapped out. Let's cast first day of class. Grab Elemental Summoning, just for funsies. Cast our Putrid Goblin. Nice. Resolve all. Oh my god, this is going to be so painful because of his Soul Wardens. Like, one Soul Warden would have already been annoying. But that wasn't enough for him. He's got to have 2 of them. And then also Voice of the Blessed to have triggers as well now. Dude, I'm going to run out of time. Oh, he says good game. Oh my god. Okay, maybe he'll concede. Because if not, this is going to take forever. We're going to rope, and then we're going to burn through our timeouts. Like, I guarantee that's going to happen. Like, at this point, it is a battle between me and the clock. That is... that is my biggest concern right now. That I go through this too slow. I burn up too much time clicking that resolve all right there. Oh, man. 42. I have to do this 21 more times. My god. Solve all. Yeah, I'm sorry this isn't more exciting, but this is the deck. And it's winning like a lot. Again, very, very simple combo deck. Deck isn't fancy, right? I mean, we're only running 4 rares, and that's it's a combo piece. We're not running any crazy tutors or anything. Like, if you were to upgrade this deck, I bet you could get this, like, turn 4 win very, very consistently. Because again, you just run some tutors, some 2-drop tutors. You could run, let's see. Honestly, that's it. I don't know. I'd run tutors. I don't know how much more you need. I'm pretty sure there's a creature that tutors for artifacts. I don't remember what color it is, though. I almost want to say that it's in white, so that might not be very helpful. Oh, man. Man, look how big that Voice of the Blessed is getting. 25-25. That's impressive. It's crazy how much it doesn't matter. And it's also very nice to see that his 70 life also will not matter. He's really going to wait it out. Jigglypuff. I didn't pay attention to his name. Jigglypuff is going to wait it out with us. He knows there's always a chance that if I fuck up, that I'd lose. That's it. That's game. And technically, that is the right thing to do, right? Technically, the right thing to do is to sit through this and then hope that I make a mistake somehow. And then that could open up an opening for our opponent to win the game. Because again, if they manage to untap somehow, maybe I run out of, you know, my timer and it goes back to them. Dude, we're super dead. Again, he's got a 33 flying vigilance indestructible creature. That would just be game. 11 more times. 11 more times. It's what, 3 clicks that I have to do for each. I gotta click the altar. I gotta select him. No, 4 clicks. I gotta click this resolve all. Dude, this is this is painful. What was the other combo that I was just playing? What did I just upload? I'm still trying to think. What is it? What was it? Oh, the Quasar deck. Yes, the Quasar deck with Lich's Mastery. It was a much better combo. Required a lot less clicking. Oh my god. My guy. Oh, why? Why are you making me go through all of this? He's now at 102 life. Magic's a wild game. It's crazy the things that you can accomplish in this game. Like, before this, I used to... Actually, was it before this? I think before I ever played Magic, I played Hearthstone. I used to play a lot of Hearthstone. And what really shocked me about Magic was the fact that there isn't a limit to your board size. In Hearthstone, if I'm remembering correctly, you can only have 7 creatures on your field at once. So you're pretty limited as far as like combos and stuff. I say pretty limited. You can still do some crazy combos in there, but you're limited on like how many combo pieces you can have on the field, right? And the payoffs for some combos, again, you only go so far. Like imagine like a Skewed Swarm deck, right? Here in Magic, you can go literally, not literally, but pretty much infinite, right? You can have 1, 2, 4, 9,000 tokens of Skewed Swarm. But in Hearthstone, you couldn't. Your board would get maxed out. You would get your like, again, like maybe six extra copies of that Skewed Swarm. And then that's it. And then you have to try to find a way to win the game from there. It's just crazy. Magic is absolutely crazy. It has no such limitations, no such restrictions. Oh my god. We are almost done. One final mill, but it's not true. God damn. All right. Finally got there. Opponent had 130 life and a 57-57, and it didn't matter because we won the game. All right, here we are in another match. We have Putrid Goblin in hand. That is good enough for me. And our opponent is running 72 cards. Why? Who knows? I don't get it. There's 12 cards in his deck that don't need to be there. I promise you, whatever kind of deck he's running, it can function on 60 cards. You just gotta be willing to make the cuts. He has mulliganed twice now, down to 5 cards. Suspicious. Fireblade Charger. This man is more than likely a mono red aggro deck, and you have like 70 something cards in your deck. Why? For what reason? I don't understand it. But we top decked a first day of class, so that is very nice. All we gotta do now is find an altar. We are gonna take this block here. Cool. He's gonna ping us for 1. That's crazy. Gonna grab that treasure. Nice. All right. Here I'm going to play Mountain. We're gonna Cathartic Reunion. Gonna get rid of both of these swamps, and we're gonna draw 3. Wasn't really helpful. Do I? No, I'm gonna keep our treasure. I'm not gonna play anything else here, just in case we find a Deadly Dispute. And that's an Altar of Dementia. Phenomenal. We're doing great so far. Okay, so if he's mono red aggro is what I'm assuming. Hopefully he's not running artifact removal. There are some cards like a Braid that are both. So we just gotta hope that he doesn't have one of those cards up there. He has 4 cards in hand. We just gotta hope it's not one of those. Okay, I'll drop a swamp. Alright, so we're gonna see if this is game or not. There's first day of class. Our opponent does have 3 mana available. Again, if they have an Abrade or something, they will completely ruin our day. Alright. Ooh. Oh, that's unfortunate. They are not mono white life gain. Or not mono white life gain. Definitely not that. But they're not they're not mono red aggro. They just didn't get any planes. They were an equipment deck, which isn't that surprising. Oop, and that's game, because you'll see Fireblade Charger. You can see it run in both. Obviously, it's going to be run in the equipment deck like every time, because it's just a really good card for why am I blanking on it? For Boros equipment. But I see it in a lot of aggro decks too. But that was nice of our opponent. They did concede. He got super screwed, it looks like, on on mana, because he just did not play a planes. Nice. Quick win. Quick win. Okay, here we are in another match. We have Altar of Dementia in hand. Sick. And we're kind of on a roll so far, dude. We are 4-0 with the deck. And this opponent is playing with 65 cards. An additional 5 just because. Alright, let's see if it pays off for them. But turn 1, Shambling Ghast, nice and easy. Let's see. Turn 2, it looks like we are going to Cathartic Reunion. We're going to ditch the Foulmire Knight and also this Swamp. Fine first day of class. It's very nice, very nice. All we need now is Putrid Goblin. And we have Deadly Dispute here to draw us more cards for next turn, so that's also very nice. Our opponent is running Jeskai colors so far, which is a little bit scary. So I'm going to attempt to Deadly Dispute. Let's see if they maybe have a counterspell or something. If they're Jeskai, I'm assuming they're control. I don't play against a ton of them. Prismari Command? Phenomenal. We'll take it. Okay, so let's see. We need to discard something. Or, oh. We don't need to discard yet. I'm a clown. I don't know why I thought that was our end step already. And we'll play Shambling Ghast. And now we end the turn. Yeah, I don't know what just happened to my brain right there. Okay, okay. It's not that bad for us, though. Oh, interesting. Xander's Lounge as well. Okay, so they are 4 colors at least so far. I'm a little suspicious of the fact that they have gates to Tumble Down and then also Boros Guild gates. That's interesting. 2 gates. Can't help but think or wonder that they might be a gate deck of some sorts as well. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with our opponent. Could be a lot of things. I think we're going to ditch the Shambling Ghast, hold on to the mountain. Because we're getting really close to 6 mana. Oof. It's not what we want to see. Which means that we could play out our entire combo all at once. I'm going to Gifted Aetherborn here. Next turn, we'll still have 6 mana. So if we do top deck Putrid Goblin, we could still play out the entire combo just all at once. Again, our opponent's making me nervous, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Abrade. And this is honestly one of the reasons why I decided to play Gifted Aetherborn. Not specifically because I thought they had an Abrade, but just to try and bait out a response. Like, again, like maybe they had like a board wipe or something. Is, you know, closer to along the lines of what I was thinking. Or again, maybe even a counterspell. Here we see Teferi. Cool. Okay. So, Swamp. Shambling Ghast. Deadly Dispute. Get rid of the Shambling Ghast. If we can find Putrid Goblin here, I think we just win, right? Am I 1 mana short? I think I'd be 1 mana short. Damn. Alright, so there goes another Shambling Ghast. Let me see. We have a 10% chance to top deck a Putrid Goblin right now. 10%. I am not making this up as I go. Until his next turn, he may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. That's horrifying. Oh, he just plays an Narset though. Sick.
Mind, body, and soul must be trained. Let me help you practice.
Alright, he's got 2 mana. What you gonna do with that 2? Revitalize? Sick. I don't even care. Alright, come on. Come on, Putrid Goblin. That's not a Putrid Goblin. That's not draw. That's real bad. Oh my. I guess I'm going to hit Teferi for 1 because why not? Narset, -6. You get an emblem with whenever you cast a non-creature spell. This emblem deals 2 damage to any target. It's a little bit scary.
This might be a bad idea.
Okay, sorceries he can cast with flash now. There goes another Teferi.
I'm known for my excellence.
Dude, come on. Come on. Give me the Putrid Goblin. Give me the Putrid Goblin. 10% chance. 10%. Now slightly higher, but probably still showing 10%. 11% chance to draw Putrid Goblin off the top. Come on, baby. 11. We have so many other good top decks still, too, though. We do. Cathartic Reunion. Unexpected Windfall. Huh. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all.
Your intentions
What's this
confirm
minus?
me.
It's not till -8. Oh my god. Teferi number 3. Temporal Pilgrim. Jesus Christ. Ridiculous. So many planeswalkers.
I have a plan.
Come on. Come on, Putrid Goblin.
Practice.
Easy day.
Let's skip to the good part.
Come on. It's like a 1 in 10. Let me beat him. Let me beat him. Let me beat him. I want it. Fuck. God damn it, dude. Okay, see, this is where running more tutors in the deck would probably help. I say more like I have any. Running some tutors in the deck would maybe not be a bad idea. There are some in common and uncommon rarity. I just used one of them in a deck too, but I can't think of what the name is.
Beating you.
Actually, I can just
This
look it
oughta
up.
be good.
Let's see if I go here. Oh, illicit shipment. That's the one I was thinking of.
Strike.
It's uncommon tutor for 5 mana. Yeah, we could run something like that. Or, I mean, I would, if I was gonna run any kind of tutoring effect in the deck, it would be that card. But for Putrid Goblin specifically, there are some other goblins that we can run to help us find it. Like Goblin Matron is an uncommon, and it lets you tutor any goblin, I think, to the top of your deck. We're going to take the 6 because we're going to want to block next turn because both of those are going to get bigger. So we're going to block more damage next turn. Oh my god. We have like 1 chance. We have like literally 1 more chance, if that, to try and win the game. Because, I mean, he dropped a Rowl in here too. Depopulate. Oh my god. I really wanted to beat this guy. Oh. Well, we lose. That's big sadness. Bro, we had so many turns to try to win that game. Literally so many. I'm so mad that this guy won. We had the combo in our hand for forever. 35 cards left in the library. We saw like the top half of our deck. 0 Putrid Goblins. But it happens, I guess. It happens to all decks, not just ours. Alright, here we are in our final match. It's going to be game 6, because we were on a 4-game win streak. We just lost to Planeswalkers. And so now here we are in game 6. Opening hand wouldn't normally look that great because we didn't have a swamp. But because we had the Cathartic Reunion, we're pretty good and safe here. And we already have Altar of Dementia and Putrid Goblin in hand, so that's pretty dope. Do I want to set up Altar? No. Yes? I gotta think of what I want to discard with Cathartic. I guess we don't need the other Putrid Goblin. Do we need the other Putrid Goblin? No. I'll get rid of Putrid Goblin and a Swamp. Should have gone. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I'm fine with our decision because we still need first day of class. Ooh, I was gonna say, and we got to be worried about this guy rushing us down, but played Smoldering Egg, which is not a fast card, which is very good for us. Let's see, do we have anything to do with 3 mana? We can draw with Profane Insight, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. Draw a card, lose a life, pick up a Cathartic Reunion. It's not bad. Next turn, we probably just Unexpected Windfall, though. We could Unexpected Windfall into Cathartic Reunion as well. And that'll get us, like, 6 cards deep. Wait, how many cards do I draw with this one? 2, 5 cards deep. Okay, so I'm going to play Swamp here. We're going to Unexpected Windfall. We're going to discard Bloodfell Caves. We'll get rid of that. Cathartic Reunion. We'll get rid of 1 Altar and I think the Gifted Aetherborn. Okay. Alright. We're in the top 20 of our deck so far. First day of class. Come on. That's all we need. Let us go out on a dub. Lightning Strike. Okay. Let's see. How many counters does this need? 7 or more counters on it, but it gets the counters equal to the CMC. Okay. We're down to 10 life. I now kind of regret getting rid of the Gifted Aetherborn. I mean, the whole point of it being in the deck is that it's supposed to help us like sustain the life until we can win. I think I'm going to Unexpected Windfall here. We're gonna get rid of Foulmire Knight. I think. I don't know. Sure. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 mana that we can use this turn. I'm gonna play the Swamp, Shambling Ghast, and we're also gonna play the Gifted Aetherborn. Again, try and keep our opponents off of our face. Again, Death Touch, Lifelink, it's not bad. He probably does have more burn though. It's unlikely that Gifted Aetherborn even manages to gain us any life. But if he targets Gifted Aetherborn, it means he's not targeting our face, which could be good. This can only target creature or planeswalker. Yeah. Let's see. When you cast your next creature spell, it perpetually gets +X +0, where X is a noted number. 1. Scary. And Shambling Ghast is not doing much here. Not with that trample. Okay, if we top deck first day of class, we can win. We just need to top deck it now, and he needs to not have a braid. Oh my god. Okay, how do I still win? If I Deadly Dispute, that gets rid of 2 mana. We still have 4. That's not enough. Foulmire Knight on board isn't enough to keep us alive. Have I gotten rid of another Putrid Goblin? I have gotten rid of another Putrid Goblin. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? I think we're gonna Deadly Dispute. Cathartic Reunion, sure. Get rid of this mountain and Unexpected Windfall. We need like another Gifted Aetherborn is all that I'm really digging for. Oh my god, there's no way. Alright, Gifted Aetherborn. Do me a favor. Live for 1 turn. For 1 turn, I need you to live. Let me get this lifelink. Oh god, it looks like he was getting priority. Please don't have burn. This is 1 turn. Don't have burn. 3 cards in hand. Don't have burn. Don't have burn. Have a dead hand. Don't look at Foulmire Knight. Deal 2. That's fine. The eggs haven't hatched yet. Wait, are we still dead? That's 8. We're still dead. Wait. Okay, yeah. Now we're dead. Okay, looks like we're gonna end on a loss, which is very sad. Again, we saw a top half of our deck, but no first day of class, or a 13% chance to top deck it. Feels bad. And our creatures don't do real well against trample. Sad face. What a bummer. Alright, let's hop into final thoughts for the deck. I mean, overall we went... Yeah, 4 and 2. It's pretty good. Okay. Alright, so overall for the deck, I think it did well. Again, it's a very, very simple deck. It's a very cheap, both CMC and rarity-wise deck. Not doing anything very fancy. You can get wins. You need those 15 daily wins. You need a challenge to beat. You need to play X amount of red spells or black spells. Give this deck a shot. It's pretty fun, very nice, very good, very casual. Again, we're not playing ranked here, so I like it. It's not too bad. It can be a lot of clicking if your opponent doesn't concede. However, if you do get that turn 4 combo off, and your opponent concedes, it can be a pretty fast win. And I don't know, I think it's satisfying to get all three combo pieces down and just go infinitely. Especially against all these opponents who are running more than 60 cards. Even if you are running 100, 120, I will mill you. And we will still win. But I think that's going to wrap it up. So I will see you guys in the next video.